California residents are fleeing the state like never before, and they are moving to places like Texas, Nevada, Arizona, Washington, and even Colorado. And they are leaving California due to the high taxes, the high cost of living, the high housing out there, and a lot of other factors, including natural disasters and, let's face it, the politics out there. Since 2019, the trend of Californians moving to Colorado has been pretty significant. In 2019 alone, approximately 29,000 people moved to Colorado, making up 12.2% of new residents moving from the state and relocating to the area. And this trend is continuing to move on, not as high as a pace or at a rate as high as it was before. Now that things have slowed down, but we are still getting a lot of California residents. And you might be one of those residents that are desperately looking to find someplace else to live that is more comfortable, that has a greater quality of life, not high cost of living. There are a lot of people that are cashing out their equity from California, and they're able to pay cash when they buy a property here. But that has raised the cost of living so much here as well, where now it's getting to the point where people from California are looking to move here, and they're actually not choosing to come because our cost of living has gone up so much. Even though our quality of life is one of the best, I say in my opinion, it's still deterring them away from moving here because the housing is not as cheap here. You used to be able to buy a house for $200,000, and now that equity has doubled, and people cannot afford to have those housing costs at that low price again. So it's not as enticing as it was before, but it's still happening because we have such similar weather, except for the winter time, of course, but it's sunny all the time over here. Now, we do have a lot of fires, so when it comes to moving to Colorado from California, the fires thing is still going to be an issue, maybe not as bad as it is over there that it is here, but it's still a concern that you might have to have, and that raises our insurance costs a lot more than it has ever been before. Another reason why people are moving here from California is because of all the job opportunities here. We have great education, we've got great healthcare opportunities, we've got 5 military bases, and that is attracting a lot of people to want to come work here in the aerospace and defense sectors, and a lot of big job opportunities where you can make 6 figures or more, and that is attracting a lot of people here as well. Another reason why people are moving to Colorado is to find that active lifestyle so they can do all the outdoor things, and they are close to ski boarding, and we've got the hot springs, and there's just a lot of natural things to do. We don't have the beach, of course, that you guys have in California, but we also have other bodies of water that people can go hike or go swimming and do things like that, kayaking, paddleboarding, and that is enough to justify the move to Colorado. And the reason why people love Colorado Springs specifically is because it's not as busy as it is in California. In California, there's constant traffic. You can be waiting in traffic for hours at a time. And here, people come here because the traffic is a lot better. Now, I still think it's pretty bad because I've been living here most of my life, and I've seen how it came from very little traffic to a lot of traffic, but even still, for people coming from California, it's nothing like it is over there, and so they appreciate it more here. Another reason they love it is because we have a lot of the amenities and things to do in the area. We've got our sports and things going on here locally, but also you can go to Denver for more of the professional athlete scene. So there's just so much opportunity, so many fun things to do at a lower cost of living. And that has had a huge impact on us locally here. Now, a lot of people will say that they don't want people moving in from California because they're driving up the cost of living and the cost of housing. And people are having to move here to go to smaller cities, places that are a lot more affordable because of the competition when it comes to housing. There has been a significant increase in demand, which has skyrocketed home values here, which is great if you are a seller, but really not so much if you are looking to buy, or even homeowners now, they have had to suffer the consequences of increased property taxes, increased homeowners insurance, because if you're doubling the value of a property, then can you imagine those taxes? Those were going up almost 40% when the properties were reassessed, and they were reassessed at the height of the market in 2022. So for 2023, everybody went into a complete shock because they saw a huge increase in their property taxes just overnight, along with the homeowners insurance as well. And some places like Woodland Park are dropping policies because of the risk of fire, and the insurance has gone up so high. A lot of townhomes have lost their insurance or are having to scramble to find another place to get insurance. So even though we have all of the vibrant community and the culture and everything, Colorado Springs is really just an amazing place to live. It has changed so much drastically, and a lot of people in a lot of places, not just Colorado and not just Colorado Springs where I live, but a lot of people are feeling the pressure of inflation and increase in everything from housing to food to gas, everything. But because of our job opportunities and the natural beauty and just Colorado Springs being the most amazing place to live, people are still coming to Colorado, and that is never going to stop. We are on track to hit over 1 million people over the next couple decades. And so that can be exciting as well. It's a great opportunity to invest in some real estate here, but it's also intimidating and scary for a lot of the locals here. So we're hoping to get a little bit more of a grasp on how we can fix things and make things better and more affordable for the people that live here already. My name is Iris. I am your Colorado real estate resource. If you ever need help with real estate, please feel free to reach out. Link in the description for more information. And you might be looking for some more tips on relocating to Colorado Springs. So make sure that you watch the video that's popping up next on the screen. That's going to help you figure out where to live and what neighborhoods to buy. So make sure you watch that and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.